What's good, y'all? This Too Real Sports, where we keep it way too real.
Unbiased, unapologetic, uncensored.
Yeah, so first topic, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, my fault. I guess I should introduce our names, right? I'm Mitri.
I'm Big Ev.
Yeah, I'm just so eager to get to this first topic. I guess I'll let you lead the way on this first one.
I'm a little eager too, but not really, because I'm about to keep it real with my Giants. We about to start off on 3. I'll say that right now. You think, look how bad our O-line been looking these first couple of games. Cowboys have no pass rush. Who we played last week?
We got sacks.
Exactly. Because the Giants O-line is just disgusting. We gave up sacks to Cowboys.
We got sacks against the Broncos too, though. So all that, our pass rush is garbage. We got sack fumbles, D-Law, all that.
All right, but we see O-line is the main issue with the Giants, right? Can we say that?
I disagree.
Anyway, the main problem with the Giants is the O-line. We finally getting a real D-line this week in Philly. The Philly D-line is straight savages. Straight. They meatloaf. They hungry. They starving. Wow. And they gonna see our O-line is gonna be over.
Yeah.
Eli not mobile to begin with. He's 36 now. He's not gonna be able to run. He's not throwing like. I just see, honestly, I'm scared for Eli. I see him getting hurt. I see that streak coming to an end, and I see him getting hurt this week. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I mean, I think the O-line is definitely very, very bad.
It's the worst.
But they getting all the criticism. It go across the board. McAdoo for wanting, oh man, McAdoo, your head coach.
I 100% agree with you. I'm with you on that side.
So you got,
I call him McAdoo.
Your head coach McAdoo, before the Dallas game, gone kind of poo-poo on Zeke, saying any running back, all running backs run the same if you play good D. Kind of say, who's this Dallas secondary? So you lost the game before you even got on the field because you're head coach.
But that's not why we lost the game, because the head coach. We lost the game because our offense.
Do head coaches do that before games? Give fuel, throw fuel on the fire, especially to a rivalry.
So what? Listen, I'm more concerned about why he's not giving Eric Flowers no help.
So that's another thing.
No adjustments offensively. Nothing is happening offensively with our running backs. Dark was not doing nothing. Perkins not doing nothing. Whoever threw in the backfield was not doing nothing.
That's another
space
thing.
Created. Like nothing, no adjustments. What are you doing? And his offense, they've been like that since last year. I've noticed this since last year in the preseason. They offense been like stagnant. They like been horrible. How you have all this offensive weapon power and you can't score over 20 goddamn points in the last
7.
Whatever. Yeah. That's come on, man. That's ridiculous.
I agree.
Man. So he get the blame, and Eli's sticking it up too. He like when he does have the time, he's holding on to the ball. He's holding on to the ball for so goddamn long. It's
just refreshing.
Giving up sacks. Our wide receivers, Brandon Marshall should consider taking his kids to school 5 days a week. It's over. It's looking like it's over.
See, I'm wondering.
It's looking like it's over.
I wonder. He had a huge drop. That was crazy. Yeah. But I'm wondering, is it Brandon Marshall or is it? It's a lot of bad things because Brandon Marshall. I watched some games last year with Brandon Marshall on the Jets, and he looked just as good as any wide receiver in the NFL. Now he ain't no one, of course, but he can't drop that bad. It's a lot bad. I don't know what's going on now. I told you, I've been telling you this, I think it's a larger problem. It's a larger problem.
A large problem with what?
McAdoo got to go. Eli got to go. And Odell Beckham got to go.
Odell Beckham does not have to go. They need to pay Odell Beckham. That's what they need to do.
You're not going to win. He already showing you he not one of them type of football players that quote-unquote die for the cause.
Every wide receiver got that, whatever, quote-unquote diva, whatever you want to call it. Every wide receiver
is different.
That, man.
His is
I
different.
can't knock him for what he did. We all know he could have.
You think he care about winning?
Yeah, he cares about winning. He's playing out there. Hell, I can't say that. Every football kid care about winning. I'm not gonna put that past any football player. He out there every week, man.
There's a lot of football players. There's a lot of football players. Maybe more than I have no way to back this up, but I would think there's more football players more than any sport that don't love the sport they just love the money, or they good, or they 6-something, 300 pounds. So I don't think a lot of players in football care about winning. Definitely don't think Odell care about winning.
As a fan, of course, I wanted him out there. You think he could play? What the hell you doing, Odell? Why you not playing? Come on, of course we need you, but he playing in a league that dudes is getting cut a day before the Super Bowl. They're cut a day before they do not care.
All right, so
when
Odell,
when it's time to get cut, they do what they got to do. So pay him.
So
pay
Odell,
him
all right,
give him an extension.
So Odell as your superstar, right? Y'all
Yeah,
had
the
Odell
best
as a
player.
superstar, best player, right? And he wants the highest, let's say, wide receiver money. You're talking about quarterback money. And I really think he's going to stand ground on the quarterback money thing.
He's not going to.
I think he's going to leave. He's just going to leave.
Yeah,
Somebody going to pay him.
I want Odell to stay, but we can't give him no.
This why. So tell me why you want Odell so much, because since having Odell, ain't like y'all lighting up the scoreboard. Definitely not winning no games. So what's the whole thing of it ain't translating in the locker room.
He's that electrifying player. He's the reason. He's the sole reason why we won last year when we won beat y'all 10-9. It was a sloppy game, cold winter. What Odell do?
The weather was why y'all won.
Nah, exactly. But what Odell do? Cause some crap ass slant route 6 yards and boom out of there. He's the only player like that damn near in the league was doing. Like it's not many players who's doing that. Pay that man. Pay the man.
I don't think it's gonna be much of a winning with Odell there. I just see it. It's just not gonna translate in the culture in the locker room. He's just not that type of guy to me. He's just a very me, and that's cool. Get your money, but me, if I'm a GM, him, Eli gotta go. Eli. I don't know how many years y'all gonna keep defending Eli, and we gonna just keep letting him stink it up. Keep leading the NFL in interceptions.
You name me a quarterback who be successful with this Giants O-line these last 2 years, and I don't know.
That's a lot of O-line trouble. Russell Wilson got O-line trouble.
Exactly. He's going through the same thing.
Aaron Rodgers missing 3 O-linemen. They got beat up for
Aaron
it.
Rodgers is mobile. Eli's never been a mobile quarterback. He's 36 now.
All the
definitely
quarterbacks
not
are
going to be mobile now.
All of them are mobile now, except for him and Tom Brady.
You know what? I kind of agree with you on that point. We do need to look for our future quarterback.
Them 3 got to go.
It's time to start drafting quarterbacks or whatever, because Eli's 36 and he's definitely not mobile. So he needs everything to be in order for him. He needs the O-line, he needs the run game, he needs receivers, he needs all that. And the Giants don't have none of that right now. And he's out there looking disgusting. And it's kind of like, and it's magnifying his weaknesses. It even looks extra crazy. And everybody's saying Eli done. No, Eli's not done. He needs the O-line. He needs the O-line and anything that resembles a run game.
I hate as a Cowboy fan to help you, but McAdoo, Eli, Odell, all gotta go. But ain't no winners there. Eli, ain't no winners there.
Nah, you're right. McAdoo gotta do it. I don't like McAdoo. I don't like him neither.
He don't even look like a winner.
I found out he's never been a head coach on any level.
No, he was just he ran, I think, with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, but like, come on, we don't know what that's about.
I could be Aaron Rodgers' old coordinator. He's running around there throwing it 60 yards, flick of the wrist.
Stand out there with a drink, A-Rod, go ahead, baby.
But all right.
But about the Philly game, I think the only way the Giants have a chance is because they O-line is like wax. They trash too, and you all know about our defense.
But
the only thing is,
you think y'all win in the Philly game?
No. But the only way we could, but Carson Wentz is mobile. It's gonna come down. They're gonna be getting sacked all game, but Carson Wentz can send in some plays and like create some because he can run 24-25.
So 0-3, no more playoffs.
Nah, I won't stay up. Our schedule is crazy.
That's two. That's 2 division losses early. Now the only thing our division gonna beat each other up.
Nah, but if it's close, Doug Peterson, since he's been in the Eagles, he's 1-7 since he's been there in games determined by a touchdown or less. So if you keep it close, keep it under that. Carson Wentz still a young quarterback, so who knows? Make a mistake or 2 down the end. Keep it close. We can fuck around and do it. But 0-3 though. 0-3.
I love it. I hate the Eagles too, but I love it. And I unfortunately for you, I agree with you. 0-3. We Dallas Cowboys. When I say we gonna go to a couple games around the board, but Dallas Cowboys. When I say we got the Arizona Cardinals Monday Night Football. I expect a huge bounce back game from the rest of the team. Dak to me played very well in the Denver game with the circumstances, so I expect a huge bounce back, and I expect the defense who you're not giving credit to. You know what I'm saying? We out there. They create and turn. The D-Law's playing like a top 3 D lineman in this year.
He had a sack last game.
Sack fumble. Sack fumble. You know what I'm saying? I think he had 2 sacks. He had 2 sacks, if I believe so, but definitely a sack fumble. You know what I'm saying? So he playing like. Then we get who was on the Giants, the Moore kid. Well, he kind of a little veteran. Moore. Yeah, he comes back off suspension next game. So I expect the Carson Palmer. He looks done. So
yeah, Carson Palmer. He's not the same. He's like everybody talking about. Oh, he's healthy this year. He's looking like whatever. But your secondary is ain't shit to begin with, but y'all injured on top of that.
We hoping Orlando's supposed to come back. Broken hand 1 week.
He won't be back this game.
Yeah, he'll be back this game.
But they still got Larry Fish on a slot, and they still got the outside. They stepping up, who's tearing things up in fantasy. Who I just got on the waivers. My man J.J. Nelson on the outside. I got him and Jerome Brown doing this thing. So Cowboys secondary ain't shit. And Carson Palmer.
We got picks. We got a pick in each game. Carson Palmer threw 4 picks this year so far. So I think we're gonna get at least 2. I think 3. We're gonna boost our stats up on the defense.
This is back to back on the road for y'all. This is back to back on the road for y'all.
We love the road.
Back to back on the road for the Cowboys and opening home game for the Cardinals. Yeah.
They just was in a close
game.
Some
obstacles.
They was just in a close game with the Colts, which they was losing a lot of the game. So,
but they home now. They back to back on the road. We don't know how that go in the NFL. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough to do.
They play on a turf. We a turf team.
And then you know the NFL copycat league. We also did the Cowboys last week. 8 in the box on Zeke. Make Dak throw, and Cardinals. I think the Cardinals going to try to do the same thing, and they got the secondary Peterson and the Honey Badger.
Do it. Only thing that Dak, make Dak throw.
Yeah,
I love
make
it.
Dak throw.
Only thing that I very little criticism on Dak Prescott. I got high expectations for him. Tom Brady like expectations. But Cole Beasley, who's always open, Beasley got to get 6 receptions a game. He just has to. Yeah, we went a little Dez crazy last game.
It's 0 for Dez. It's not 0 for Dez, but Dak's not the quarterback for him. He need to change the scenery with him. It's time for Dak. It's time for Dez to get out of there.
Dez is the best, most dangerous wide receiver in the red zone.
This is crazy.
So we in the red zone. That's
not true at all.
I find the stats. I remember this and I find
that's the Cowboy fan and you right there. That's completely not true.
Dez is if you look at touchdowns from the last 5 years in wide receivers, I'm pretty positive Dez is number 1.
What did Dez last year and then what's going on right now? He's in none of that. He's in none of those categories.
He was hurt. He still had about.
And the X factor is what's going on right now. I'm not saying it's over physically for him. He lost his step with all the injuries, but the X factor is Dak is the quarterback.
Yeah,
it was not like this with Romo. He needs a quarterback that can actually throw the ball and not have his the best running back in the game and the best O-line in the game just save him every week.
You just got to pass that around, man. My man Cole Beasley got to get some more. He missed a touchdown with him last game. My fault. No criticism to my man, though, because I got high praise for him. He's so elite. He's so ahead of his time. But we got to get Cole Beasley 6 receptions, especially on that. They got a great secondary over there.
You're actually right, because last year, I can't front on Dak and Cole Beasley was kind of going off last year.
Beasley's open every play.
And I'm paying attention to it because I got Cole Beasley on one of my other fantasy Jones on the bench, but he ain't really doing nothing. But other than that, but they got to get that going.
We're going to get some sauce from my man. My man going to drop the sauce.
But I can't front, though. With all that being said, though, the Cowboys, I think they are the better team. They gonna pull it out in the close one.
Yeah, I think pull it out. Get the rail back. Remind everybody. Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot him, and remind the whole world on Monday night, big stage, what's happening. I expect Zeke to on the big stage show a lot of people what's happening. So I can't wait. Are we game of the week? ATL Detroit.
Game of the week. ATL Detroit. Game of the week. Game of the week.
I'm excited. What you thinking about that?
I think it's gonna be a nice little offensive game. Matt Stafford stepping up since they got that new offensive coordinator. Ever since he's been there since last year, right?
Yeah, he earning the money, Matt Stafford.
Yeah, Matt Stafford is doing his thing.
Earning the money.
He did his thing. I'm not even gonna say he did his thing last week. He ain't even do nothing against the Giants, but he won the game.
2 touchdowns.
And we don't know Atlanta defense.
2 touchdowns, no turnovers. He did something.
But they got what's his name? The Lions. They got Eric Flowers' twin brother. that Robinson kid who got all them penalties last week.
Yeah,
And
it was bad.
Atlanta defense is young. They starting to look like they offense because them dudes is fast. They can move.
They are.
And they're gonna attack. They're gonna be after Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's gonna be on the run a lot, but I think it's gonna be a big offensive show. And
yeah, it should definitely be a nice little gunfight between the two quarterbacks, Matt Ryan and Matthew Stafford, both playing at a high level right now. Matt Stafford, he got the money, and he's proving it right now. 71%, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he's definitely proving it.
2-0, starting off 2 nice wins.
Yeah. So,
but I think just the Lions, they not good enough defensively to slow down the Falcons for them to keep up with them offensively. And then the Falcons, they're gonna be after Matt Stafford with the pass rush, and I think it's gonna be too much, and the Falcons are gonna pull it off.
It's a big game. I don't want to say big game week 3, but in a way it's a big game morally for Detroit to see if they the real deal, or if they just beat some teams they were supposed to beat.
And the Falcons not looking like they got that little fake ass Super Bowl hangover thing they be talking about.
Yeah, they doing all right. Matt Ryan, he's not lighting it up so much. He's had some big plays in both games that boost his stats, but he's playing all right. He got 2 TDs for the year. So yeah, 2 TDs, no interceptions, 69%.
Devontae Freeman and they going off, and Tyrese Coleman, they had a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, so like you said, that Atlanta defense, they're gonna be missing Vic Beasley,
he's not
so
playing.
that's gonna be huge. But Desmond Trufant, he out there balling.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He balling. He's out there, and the Matt Stafford we know, he usually give you one.
Yep.
He hasn't so far, but he usually give you
Matt
one.
Stafford haven't been there since last year. He talking MVP candidate Matt Stafford now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that. I don't see that though, but
he gonna be forced to sling it, cause
definitely.
That's going, Matt Ryan and them, they going to push that field. They going to push the ball. So he going to definitely be forced, and he definitely going to give you one.
And he finally getting some help from Amir Abdullah. He had a nice couple
games.
He's finally showing up.
He got a little scat with him. I like the kid.
Yeah,
number 21. He got a little scat with him.
He was supposed to be Amir, blah, 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 but he finally, now showing his, potential. So if you keep that up.
He was hurt. I think it was his foot. He broke his foot last year early. It was hurt.
Yeah.
But he's showing he got a little, and I like the Lions uniforms. I don't know when they switched them up, but them joints was looking all right on Monday Night Football. So let's see. It's a big test for them. They home. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice test.
Yeah, they tight end healthy. When he's healthy, he put up numbers on Ibrahim.
Yeah, he's definitely been balling too. So it's gonna be like I said, a lot of games across the board. That
you got Atlanta in that game too?
I got Atlanta.
Yes,
I got Atlanta. Even though I tried to give the rah-rah speech for Detroit, I just realized just now I did I did go Atlanta on my pick 'em. I can't lie. I just trust them running backs. Freeman, he's been playing at a high level, and I just trust them. Detroit got to show me first. Even though for some reason I gotta kind of root for them morally, so it ain't the same old Lions. But
whatever, man. They getting better, but they gonna lose next week though, I think.
Okay, so we gonna the NBA season start earlier this year, 2 weeks earlier.
Melo still on the Knicks. Training camp start Monday.
But what's up with Durant, man? What's
Durant? I can't, and I won't give you credit because you was out ahead of this years ago. You telling me how Westbrook is better than how Kevin Durant's a little bitch, and we started it's been coming out more than ever now. It's blossoming like a flower. It's nice and springtime, and you just see Kevin Durant.
Bad for him.
He feel bad for him for what?
All right, so
he's an NBA champion, MVP, all time. He's gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer. Feel bad for him for what? What is the problem with him, yo?
So just for y'all to get just a little in tune. I don't know if y'all. It's just been a whole bunch of stuff all summer, but last or most recent. He tweeted in like the third person. People don't know if he got secret accounts and he mixed them up, but he tweeted a fan talking about he had no help. He referring to himself from his own Twitter account. He had no help in OKC and he wasn't going to play for Billy Donovan and nobody was over there but him and Russ. So yeah, back to Durant and with
did he do this before or after he won the chip? Was it after he won the chip?
After, yeah.
So you telling me this dude is on Twitter after he wins the NBA championship on a fake account, looking at his mentions in his real account,
putting his name in a search,
responding to Twitter trolls. Yo, come on, man.
2K came out. 2K was out. He could have been playing 2K. So, reason why I say I feel bad for him, man. It's like It's like he unhappy. It's weird. It's like, bro, you won the NBA championship. Well, first of all, just so y'all know, I totally disagreed with what he did
100%.
and left OKC. Partly me being biased because Russell Westbrook currently is my favorite player in the NBA, and I wanted them to win a championship.
Second that too. Russ my favorite player too. That's our dog right there.
I understand it from a point where, unfortunately, these players now groom from AAU and now the NBA, where they just feel like I gotta win the chip by any means necessary. So I'm gonna just take the easiest route. You know, we grow up when you play in the playground. And we picking and choosing. You get the best player, I get the second best player, then third, fourth, so on, so on.
You can't wait to go up against the best player.
Yeah, you know, and so now it's like, now we all trying to get down on the same. So I totally disagreed with it just because it was just like too far. There's 2 MVPs, come on. But
yeah, it was crazy.
It's like you did what you did, and it's like you're not content with what you did. You got to just keep proving to me. And so you won the chip, right? I win the chip. I'm booked up every day. I'm either in like all the other players in other countries getting parades thrown for me and having the mayor and emperor come holler at me.
No, I'm not even cut you off. That's crazy as you say that because Kevin Durant's the last. I haven't seen a superstar like him not been in China. Like every last superstar that been in the NBA won a championship, been getting over in China, getting all that money. What's he doing?
You know how much money over China, the Philippines, places in Africa. All these places where they just love basketball, they love the NBA. They view them high god, like they pay these huge amounts to sit in these arenas just to see Kevin Durant. And it's like, what you doing? You in your crib on your phone?
And you sad and mad like you just did it.
You won.
You just did it. You like the monkey off your back. You got your chip. Your number's gonna speak for itself. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? It's
like the NBA. It's confusing. It's like if I was just somewhere for a year and I came back and I looked at LeBron Instagram, I think it was like the next day or 2 days after, he on there dancing and smiling and laughing and now KD acting like he hurt and you wouldn't know who won and who lost.
That's crazy.
But that's why I say I just feel bad for KD. It's like you ain't, bro. I don't know. You ain't happy with. You just won the John, and now
you on your own with that one. I don't feel bad for no damn.
So I don't know. Just go back to OKC. That's what he want. Go back to OKC. We'll. I'm saying because I'm rocking. Because you know Russ, my man, will take you back, and just win it right and be happy, bro.
You need to move the fuck on and live with his goddamn.
The Warriors will always be Stephen Curry team, so he might as well. Yeah. He can win 7 chips over there. They chanted MVP for Steph Curry right after Kevin Durant won the Finals MVP. That's his team. Get out of there. Go back to OKC. We're gonna act like nothing happened, and just win it for OKC and feel happy. Do something. I don't get off your Instagram, your Twitter.
If he's in his Instagram and Twitter mentions, he definitely watching these shows. He's sitting here not looking himself.
He might look us up. Word.
Word. Yeah.
We might have to. Yeah. Well, fine. Let's get a way to find him.
Yeah, KD.
We ain't say nothing crazy. We just trying to. I've been looking at Buddha documentaries lately. So I'm on some inner peace stuff right now, man. And I don't feel like your energy and your vibe and your inner peace ain't right, man. Or something. So I don't.
You feel unsettled, yeah.
I don't matter. Let's see how
it
it works out perfect. Talking about inner peace. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have a thing, sports politics, where we have our own version of sports politics every week, and we gonna intertwine into that right now. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Big interview on ESPN First Take, where he
getting that Max Kellerman stupid ass,
setting the record straight.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so talk to me. What you thinking? How you feel about that?
I feel Kyrie came there real subtle and did his thing. I have no problem at all with Kyrie saying that interview.
I gained a huge respect for him.
They trying to. He's the man answering his question, and they still trying to give an opinion on what. Like, the man just ain't like, don't try to twist the man's words. Like, why'd it have to be about what you want it to be about?
I didn't know if it was the Kyrie or the LeBron interview. I mean, Kyrie better than me, man. Big salute to his patience.
Way better than me.
You passed the patience test. What was it? Remember when MTV still had that show, and if like you went 60 seconds. They paid you like $100.
Yeah,
what was the name of that show, man?
I look up. I
forgot.
The meter too and all that.
Yeah, they would be doing something to you to make you tight. It might be like have like a fart machine. They stand next to you with the fart machine, and if you went 60 seconds, they gave you $100. Kyrie had the patience of life, because that was the what's up with you and LeBron drama, and it was just. I was mad for him. It was just getting like nauseating watching that. And like I said, with the sports politics, if you just let me rant real quick for 2 minutes while we going to intertwine. I don't know what's happening right now with sports media and sources, right? This is where it's messing it up for a viewer, for a fan, for the athletes, right? So we're going to use Kyrie as an example. You got all these reports about Kyrie leaving because LeBron asked to get him traded for Chris Paul, him and LeBron beefing, this, that, and the third. And Kyrie set the record straight. It's like, no, I want to be my own man. I want my own legacy. I want my own energy or whatever.
And they still tried to twist it around. He's telling you he's sitting down at the desk, and they still trying to twist it.
And you still
And then the crazy thing you said about the sources, like speaking of that, one of Stephen A. sources said that LeBron wanted to fight him or put hand. Like, are you kidding? Come on, man.
Like,
are you kidding me, man?
And it's getting out of hand now. So like you were saying, to piggyback on like this, like when we just gonna use Stephen A. It's 90% of it now, and that's what Kyrie was saying in his interview. It's minimal truth now. It's like you have a Stephen A. who's considered to sports viewers as one of these sports gods on TV, echelon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, upper echelon, that's even way better term. And you report like, my sources tell me one of LeBron's closest friends said LeBron, if Kyrie was in front of him, he wanted to punch him in his face or whatever. Let's think about this logically, right? LeBron at the time was on vacation. I don't know where. I don't feel like looking it up. Whatever. LeBron's on vacation. I don't know how many people LeBron roll with. I'm going to just estimate, let's say 5, not including his wife and kids, right? Let's just say 5, Maverick and all or whatever. I don't know, his other homie. Let's just say a trainer, a chef. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me LeBron is in a room with 5 people. He say that. One of the 5 of them go in their phone. They on vacation out the country. Go to their phone. Holla at Stephen A. Yo, LeBron just said, like LeBron ain't gonna do them like Nino Brown in New Jack City. Put everybody in front of him with the all black and go, yo, who leaked? It's only 5 of y'all I said it to. And like, he ain't gonna be, come on. That's not, and LeBron denounced it himself. Like, bro, I'm on vacation. Who's your sources?
I'm amazed how like you said, how Stephen A. is the upper echelon this many years, all those credentials, and actually reported some shit like that. Reported like LeBron, like, are you kidding me, man? It is getting out of control. It's getting ridiculous, and that's why you see players at the caliber of Kyrie's level coming on sport talk shows and giving in-depth interviews like that. It hasn't been like that.
Because they want to
Shaq
set the record straight.
Like that. MJ never did like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are stars I was going to when I was a kid. It was never like that. And I understand social media is a lot, and I understand they have way more access to get their words out. But it's never been like this. Now you got the man coming on right before training camp start to squash all this, to get his point out, and because of all these sources. It's just getting out of hand, man. Because
you got a player feels like, now I got to come on here and set the record straight because, and like Kyrie was articulating very well, I want to do something for me, a positive thing for me, start my own legacy, just to paraphrase and y'all turn this into a negative thing of me and LeBron, one man out of a 16-man roster, out of a coaching staff of I don't know how many, a GM, a owner, one man, y'all want to make it something negative of a beef. And instead of a positive situation of me just wanting to change my environment, play for a great legacy like the Celtics.
And then he's telling them this. And then the following question, so Kyrie, you didn't want to play with LeBron. Is that what? Like, come on, man.
And so that's why these players feel like they have to come on here now and defend. Because if you go on, and I fall victim to it, and I know it's the gaffle, but if you go on, you get we was just talking about alerts on the phone. You get 50 alerts from all these high sports media outlets saying these reports, sources say, yada, yada, yada. Sources say, and they all conflict, they all contradict. And so it's false. So these players feel like I have to now shoot down all these reports because 95% of it is false. Who are these sources close to me? Close sources in the they probably talking to an AAU coach when they was 13, the assistant. They're not talking to nobody. And to flip it, and not to say if you people have these sources and they constantly keep giving you this foo-foo, because you'll have one source that say he going left, the other one have a source that going right. Cut that source off after that. If I think it's a bunch of lying, because I think unfortunately we just in a era of clickbait. You just got it and headlines. So we got to click it, and so we put sources. And I'm a person with credentials. I gotta be telling the truth, right?
Yeah, you got credentials. It's valid. Yeah. Oh wow, that's crazy. Man. Everybody want to run for their opinions and going crazy. But at the end of the day, who the hell can knock Kyrie to see the light at the end of the tunnel? LeBron's not staying in Cleveland. LeBron's not staying in Cleveland.
I think he's staying. But
he's out of there. He's not staying in Cleveland. And what was it? Is this last year? It will be this year?
Yeah, this is the last year.
He's not staying in there. The team is built around LeBron. LeBron get out of there. Cleveland gonna be trash. I'm out of there. I'm looking out for my career. I'm 25, still in my prime.
Think gonna go to West.
Another team wanna come up. Nah, he on Boston. Who, LeBron?
Yeah.
At first I didn't believe it, but I don't know. I don't want to look into all that speculation. So I don't know shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. But we all know LeBron's son is playing ball. He's up there. He's elite. And they him and his wife went to the high school in LA. I was like, oh wow.
I also, and we will definitely now. That's something. Well, let's write this down. We're gonna get more into depth with that. Yeah. But I think LeBron is great at trolling. He's one of those people who know how to feed into the sources. This new age of. So he knows how to. Unfortunately, all these players now with brand, they always got to have their name in the headlines. Yeah. It's like in the off season, I still got to be a headline. So they know how to feed into. If I go, he knows if I'm LeBron James and I go looking for schools in LA, somebody gonna report that. Somebody gonna before I even get back on the plane to go. Not even because he got the house there, but before I even go to my next workout or something, that's gonna be on the headline. And so I
feel crazy. I feel LeBron got me.
He's great with that.
It's the
LeBron
going down.
He knows how to kind of reverse it in a way. LeBron is to me, and we'll get into all that later. Yeah, LeBron media savvy and just
he grew up in it.
He's a genius at all that.
Superstar at it, the crew in his era, so he definitely he's the best at it.
And so to wrap up the sports politics version, and then we get into your pick of the week. The reason why it's a problem for me is because what's about to happen, I feel like, is players about to not do press conferences no more. They about to not do interviews no more, because a person can. It's become now that reporters, journalists, TV sports anchors, they ask a question, then they answer the question in the question, then they give you what your opinion's supposed to be in the question.
That's amazing. That's so crazy to me. That's so crazy.
And so when you have like a Marshawn Lynch, what I love what he did in Oakland dancing, that was classic. So that was monumental. So when you have a Marshawn Lynch, and he doesn't want to talk to the media, I understand, cause it's like, it don't matter what I say, y'all gonna do whatever story y'all want to do. Y'all gonna twist my words. Y'all gonna find something negative. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a negative thing. And I think players soon is not gonna. I don't know if they could do it in the player contract unions or whatever, but they gonna try to get rid of press conferences and interviews.
I don't think they're gonna be able to like take it out completely, because that's where the media and all that. That's where the money comes from. They're gonna fulfill their obligations, the minimal.
Yeah.
And peace out. See you later.
Because you see that trend is rising of press conferences and people not really answering questions, or I think, and it's because and I get it, from a fan standpoint, I get it, because as a fan, after my team loses or wins or whatever, I don't really care too much about the press conference anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or them questions you gonna ask, I know I watch the game. I know why. And he's about to give you some media answer anyway, so we don't even really need this. And that's why I think it was with like Derek Jeter started with the Players Tribune, and a lot more players have been announcing things on that and things like that. And they about to take it out of certain people's hands because it's just getting wild of just lies and just headlines.
And it's funny you say that, because in the media see that, and like you see like the trend, they get nasty. They attack people like real, sounds personal, like they go together. Like, wait a minute, you're a journalist, man. You supposed to watch the game, and why you so opinionated about so much personal things was going on? Yeah. What about the X's and O's?
And that's it's perfect for us, and that's why too. That's why we started this, because we going back to the actual sports of things. Because it's if I hear another thing about what a player did off the field and speculate and sources, man, I don't even. I watch Sports Center for an hour. I get minimal highlights. I might get 6 games from that Sunday, and it's like, what happened to all the rest of the... I had to upgrade my sports package because I couldn't get no highlights no more, because they want to tell me about Zeke Case 45 times and yada yada. But we...
Sports Center turned into MTV. MTV don't got no music videos no more.
Yo, what's crazy is when they moved to LA, I knew it was downhill. I just knew it sounded crazy. But when they moved to LA and I saw the new set, I said, oh no, they going Hollywood. This is not... Because us who love that, we didn't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So they want to do the nice camera angle. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about
that 360 spin.
I don't care about none of that. So we're going to wrap that part of it up. You're going to go to your
house,
bet the house. Yes, bet the house.
I got a number one rule. I got too thirsty. And my opponent, we've been doing this for years. I couldn't help myself this week. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I don't bet on New York teams. I'm a New York team guy. Every step of the way through the board, I do not do it. I did it last week because I was thirsty. My man gassed me. But this week, we got the Broncos visiting the Buffalo Bills. Bet the house, bet it back. Stake on me this week. But bet the house money. Broncos 3.5. They got them at 3.5 right now. I'm not sure what's going to be by Sunday, but they got them at 3.5 right now. Up in Buffalo. Bet the house, bet the mortgage. Youngsters tuition. Take a date out. Have a good night on me.
All right, Broncos
3.5 on the road, and I know they coming across town. I know about it, but it's going down. Trevor Siemian be looking great. Tyrod Taylor's not gonna do anything against that Broncos defense, and
them boys flying.
And it's game time. Let's do this. House money.
Well, my brother, that's another one.
Yes, sir.
Love everybody. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Too real.
Sooner than later. Always real. Love.
One time.